What's going on, you guys? It's Cluesy. Today I thought I'd do something a little different and bring out a editing tutorial. This is something I'm going to try to do say every couple weeks or every week, depending on how much you guys like it. So be sure to like the video and comment effects that you want me to do in the future. Basically, in today's video I'm going to be highlighting 3 effects that I like to do in my edit. So for these effects that I'm going to do today, you will need the plugins BCC and also Sapphire. You can find these on YouTube. There's heaps of videos on them. Before we get into it, if you guys are doing an edit, I strongly advise to sync the whole edit and then come back and do your effects rather than do your effects on the way, but it's totally up to you. So for the first effect, we have an effect called BCC Raise Streaky. Once again, if you don't have the BCC plugins, then you won't have it. So you guys will just have this default. These are just my presets. So drag the default on and it'll look like aids. Basically, you guys just want to copy down all these settings here, and then to keyframe it, you just click this little, or keyframe or animate it, you just click this little clock here and then find it down here, BCC Raise Streaky, drag this across. So you find where your shot is and then hit this little button for a keyframe and then just say go back 10 frames, and then to make the clip go back to how it was originally, just drag the intensity down, and then I'll probably chuck this somewhere over here so it slowly fades out. Set this one back to normal. So yeah, and then when I'm animating my effect, I like to go above and beyond and do the slow fade and fast fades. I just think that it looks better. But for this effect in particular, I like to have it slow fade out as it looks a lot better. So I'll just pre-render this and we'll see how it looks. So there you go, that's effect number 1, guys. Coming on to effect number 2, you will need the plugin Sapphire, which gives you all the S underscore plugins. There's heaps of them, so if you guys don't have these plugins, then you shouldn't really be editing. But besides that, look for S underscore glint rainbow. Alright, so you guys just want to drag on the default. Once again, it'll look pretty bad. So you guys just want to copy down these settings that I have here. Pause the video if you need to. Basically, to keyframe or animate this one, you just click this little clock next to brightness and then find your shot, which is there, add a keyframe, go right to the end, add another keyframe, but drag this brightness all the way down so it's back to normal, and then say here, go back 10 frames again, and then drag down to normal. Also go back to the front and drag this one down to normal. Just basically repeating the same process. Slow fade and slow fade again. I'll pre-render this, but there's something that you can combine this effect with to make it a lot better. So right now it's looking alright, but if you just want to go to S glint, drag on the default, and it'll just be total white out, like it will not look good at all. So you just want to copy down these settings I have here. Pause the video if you need to at any time. Once again, just click this little clock to make it animated. Drag this up if you need more room. But yeah, just copying exactly what you did last time. It just makes the effect pop out more, I think. So I just would go here again, make sure that's on 0, and then just do the slow fades. And then if you guys don't know how to pre-render stuff, so you just hold down shift and then press B and then let go, and it'll just pre-render the video on how it's going to look. It saves you rendering the whole thing properly. So I think the glint just makes the effect pop out a lot better. So that's the end of effect number 2. Alright guys, so for effect number 3, once again you'll need the BCC plugins. So you just want to type up RGB and then click on BCC RGB edges. Then drag the default on, it'll look pretty bad. Basically just copy these settings down here as you see them, and then to keyframe this one, just go mix with original, click the little clock slide this up, and then basically find your shot, repeat the process again really, going back 10 frames, mix with original, push that all the way up, push this one all the way up to make it the same. Just push the mix with the original all the way up to 100, and then do your fast fades and slow fades. Now we'll see how this one looks. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Once again, if your effect doesn't pop out enough, just chuck some glint on there, drag on the default. It'll look like AIDS, but basically you just want to copy down these settings, and once again repeat the process of animating it. So to animate this one, you'd click on the little animate icon right next to brightness, and once again we're just going back 10 frames and then taking the effect off. And then once again guys, even though there's no curve in it, I still like to do the fast fades and the slow fades. I think overall it just makes him look a lot better. So let's have a look at what this one came out as. So there you go guys, that's the end of week number 1 of Cluesy's effects. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button. Also comment what effects you guys want me to do in the coming weeks. Any effect you see in my video, I'll show you how to do it. Also check out my latest edits in the description. Check out my social medias too. Be sure to check out my prices in the description, and also contact me on Twitter or Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.